and they were still had their opportunities in the second half to bring it back. Monte, we know how proficient they are on Anubis. Nuke, it's a completely different story. So I have full confidence in Vitality that they'll take care of business here on Nuke, and we'll see Mirage. Even that one, they had one loss this year on the map, and that was the first game they played against Heroic at Blast Groups. So an incredible run that they've had in 2023.
They look a little more alive, Vitality did, towards the end of Anubis, so let's see if they can bring that in early. Not too early, the pistol coming through clean for Monte. Nice shot for ZywOo, hits the double dink, but he's getting rounded by DemQQ, who was a monster last map. ZywOo got to put him to bed, he cannot. And so Monte come through with an aggressive pistol on that CT side. Those Julies always brought up, always taking kills.
I just want to throw it out there. I think the win streak gets broken today, and I think Monte.
There he is. Pistol round is over.
I wanted to say it before, but I couldn't have just said that midway through the pistol.
I just want Vitality to win this force now. And see if Harry sticks.
Well, that's the thing,
Vitality, they've always
got a
been
17
good,
win streak.
17 wins in a row.
They're not going to lose. That would be a monstrous upset, right? It's one thing to do it on Anubis, one thing to catch them sleepy, but like Vitality woke up at the end of that map. Now we're in their home map. They're a team that love to punish Pig, and they didn't do that today. I guess Monte, this isn't their greatest map, but you know, like you said on the desk, Overpass could have been a spicier pick for Vitality. No, they just went with a comfort, a home choice. And so, should be fine, right?
Yes, but one thing for Monte here, they only played it 2 times. They've lost to Rooster in their Pro League group, and they've won 1 map since online. I wanted to do some weird stuff on this map.
Like what?
Because,
how weird?
You know, go for some uncharacteristic setups, some stacks, some timed pushes, right? Try to make the game not make sense a little bit. Because Vitality has such an advantage on the map, right? And they can adapt to almost anything. And if you do things sort of step by step, that's where they're going to be able to read the game well and be 1 step ahead of you. We'll see now this round becomes interesting.
Yeah, ZywOo wants to try and make it a little bit easier for himself. Tries his hand at a fairly simple looking move.
So you still think Monte are going to win?
I still think Monte has got this in the bag.
Right you sound so full of confidence, Harry.
Yeah, they're probably, Some nice shooting with the Deegs. Apex no-scoping with the Scout. He fake flashed someone to get the Deagle. Someone else fake flashed him with a FAMAS.
I can't believe he didn't pull for it. It looked so real.
All right.
He did play with Simple.
True.
Fast play out the door. 5-7 will wrestle back. Krasnal and a bit of help from Magisk brings this into a 3-on-3. Apex holding on to the lobby wrap round. If he gets rewarded with this kill, and he will, that should be safe. It should be locked in. Spinks holding on to the heavens, has support from in the site. Bro does get a little deeper than maybe they were ready for, but Apex deals with him. And so now I'm not that worried. ZywOo is a dead man.
You should be very worried, Harry, because Vitality are running amok right now. 3 quick, decisive rounds out of Vitality, even if one of them didn't go their way. We now have full eco. Krasnal buys a Zeus. Why not? But Vitality looking to make it 3-1.
What are we thinking? Hut Zeus? Hut Zeus.
It's a classic.
Surely.
It's the best place to Zeus. Go on, lad. Oh, outside the Hut Zeus. Well, they've been rushing, so it makes sense. But he's also solo A. They're playing Yard. Benefit of this is if Vitality spot the 4 heaven, they run Hut. Maybe. Whoa. Now they probably can work out that that's a Zeus. And they go ramp. Zeus skins when? We all know they're coming.
Soon, if I had to guess. Soon.
Soon.
Ooh, hang on. The fast rotate up into heaven. That's a kill for these USPs. I hoped it was going to be cooler, but they get farmed up. They all get traded out. And Vitality are looking primed and ready to go 3-1 up. Monte going to have that first buy available in the next. And there will be, to the penny, just enough money for Warrior to bring out an AWP glass cannon if he wants to.
That's really successful for Monte, you know, to get 2 kills, especially DemQQ with the Mac 10 as well, boost their economy. They need every penny, really, after losing that second round and getting the hard reset to 1400. And Warrior doesn't go for the glass cannon, instead goes for an M4 and some utility. So we'll see. Vitality has money in the bank, so they can do something more explosive here, more risky if they wish so. Or maybe just a more standard round towards yard, perhaps anticipating no AWP because of the economy.
Oh. Double swing outside, but it's Apex to open. Young dead. Not a good start for Krasnal either, as he is headshot on the spam back in main. Bringing them down a half. This is a rough way for the round to have started. They're having to make up for a lost Young outside, so they've drawn in a second player there. Warrow's moved over and has Krasnal helping from main, but with 2 out in the yard, you're weaker elsewhere on the map. The speed that Monte can respond is a little bit slower, so wow. Bro had to deliver a play like that as Vitality looked to challenge ramp. He was the only line of defense, and he's just put down 3 Vitality players, and he's still looking for more. Bro, 4 kills in the round, and it's only Apex left.
This guy's the real deal. Boros 2.0 right now. I mean, it's high standards, but Bro is filling those shoes pretty damn well. Plant would be nice, but he's going to get caught running into the smoke. So, Monte hold on. They do Bro right with that full buy. But man, 4 kills out of nowhere. That's clinical. Cannot account for that.
Great hold from him. Vitality throws a sort of a mini fake towards inside and decides to go ramp. Just a great spray down from him. Really saves the round for his team. So let's see now. You can see the money is emptied for Vitality, and Monte as well would have to equal if they lose this round. So a crucial round, a swing round as we call them.
And a slow build for Vitality as they wait back in the lobby. Re-smoke at the door locks out that early fight for the time being. Monte have early dropped a man down towards secrets, so they will be able to get that info that the yard is clear. Young can collect that a little bit later. For now, they're still having to dedicate a fair few resources outside. And once more, Bro, that leaves him kind of alone. Over towards ramp. Oh. Just now, Warrow has peeled back over from outside all the way to hell. So he will be here to lend a helping hand in time.
Bro makes the right call. He could have re-swung. He chooses not to. Playing safer down B with Young, who baits from window, making noise. Bro still is committed. He still wants a couple of kills out of this position. Maybe playing the fade.
That's the why still with the molly.
Good timing. Filters him through the smoke side. Bro's waiting. Vitality should wait that molly out. It doesn't matter which side they push. Just make sure you do it when Monte could be, or when Vitality could be anywhere, not just chokehold. It's 1 kill. Bro sprays. He gets a double, but Young falls as well. It's coming at a cost. The retake is on as Monte get rid of the lurker. Bomb is planted.
Apex up on the rafters. Magisk blows off the door. Gonna give him an open sight line here onto these 2 players back at Decon. Magisk finds them both, but he will now have to pick it up in the clutch. Just getting out through the double door. Magisk left in the 1v1. Warrow 2K is the man to beat. Moving into the site. Warrow is clean with it. And Magisk Dealt with on the swing after a stellar double kill. He can't pick up the round. Locked out by ZywOo 2K. And just like that, it's a tie game now, with Monte bringing it to 3-3.
That was so quick from him.
Yeah, he's nasty sometimes.
We thought Magisk, especially after these 2 kills, was going to close it out, but a massive clutch from ZywOo 2K.
First bullet.
Not easy either, right? The double doors post plant, probably the best one down towards B, gives you a great position to fight from in the 1v1. And so ZywOo kind of needed the immediate snappy kill, and luckily enough, that's exactly what he gets.
Oh, he's stuck now. He's screwed. But
He's
still gets a
always
kill.
good for at least one, and this time it's so much more than that. He doesn't die at ramp, puts up the kill that's needed, tags them in the smoke, buys time for his teammates to rotate in and lock Vitality out of the ramp room.
5 alive.
A flawless round for Monte. And the lead taken on their CT side.
I'm never going to get worried that Vitality can't win this game, but we're getting all the looks that Monte are planning to be competitive on Nuke.
I think just the one thing that was a little bit weird to me was in the previous gun round, Vitality doesn't really do anything on yard, even though they had the smokes to at least try to smoke screen, you know, what they're trying to do. So it was easy for Monte to rotate, even when they were getting the entry kills on ramp, Vitality. And now you see another buy where it's iffy, but this time Flamesy gets the entry kill.
Important kill for him to get. I think it's just important for him to try and build back into the series more than anything. Was struggling a lot back on Anubis, but you feel like here on Nuke he should be a lot more comfortable. Spinks is at least finding success with that ramp kill, and Apex could get rewarded, but hearing the footsteps. Hang on.
Hello? Oh, dear.
Now he's spotted. That gets really awkward for Apex back of Garage. And a 3v3 bestowed upon Monte. Can they pull this round back? This had all the makings of Vitality being the ones to take it. Monte are locked out of lower. They're having to take a lengthy rotate all the way through Secret.
Don't go now. Oh, it's a bait. Sure, they've got the info. They know where Flames is. They need this kill ASAP as they come in from Secret. That flash forces the AWP to fire. Flames with his back covered by ZywOo, and DemQQ known about as well. Krasnal tries to help, but this goes from bad to worse. 2v2 with not much time for Monte. They might have to cool it off. Surprised DemQQ even shows as much as he does down the vent there, just to get the info, but they wanted a distraction. It's not enough. Vitality convert the post plant, and that's despite Apex dying outside with nothing. Felt like he had a guaranteed kill, maybe mishears something, thinks he's going main instead, changes routing, loses his timing. So Vitality,
yeah, here a little bit more of a default round for Vitality. Smokes outside, 2 guys going towards ramp, 3 guys outside, taking control of Secret. Probably the goal was to split B in the end, and that's the thing with sometimes with teams like Monte, the players who like to do a lot, sometimes their reaction, you know, you just need to punish the reaction, really. You don't always need to be the ones making the moves, just punish their moves, so to speak, and this time it worked out great for Vitality with 2 entry kills.
Yeah, someone I kind of want to keep an eye on here, because we spoke about Flames in that round. I want to see how Spinks fares, because something I'll say is it feels like Monte are really trying to, in the rounds where Vitality are going for these plays down on lower, it looks like Monte want to punish the extremities and try to deal with Spinks on some of these lobby lurks that we've seen him embarking on. It's been a mixed bag of results in that round there. He was able to find Bro at ramp, but we've seen it go the other way. So I want to see if Monte are able to shut Spinks out, or else, or if he'll still find that normal impact.
very defaulty here for Vitality. 4 players in lobby, holding about as passive as you can with this amount of players here.
And this is almost the exact same utility they had left in that gun round earlier, where they just decided to go ram. So this time around, I think we will see a smoke wall outside before they try to go anywhere further.
Oh, do they peek too early? No. Mora doesn't get a shot that connects, and Apex eats some mutual damage, but will be able to cross Molly is nice for Monte.
The smokes might pass by the time. Yeah, down now definitely. They won't have time to cross secret.
Got to fight for this one, but Monte aren't actually fighting behind this. They do double Molly. They tuck back in. Oh! He still gets the kill. Could have been 2. Coulda, shoulda, wasn't. DemQQ at the back of the site. 2 on 4 now. Monte holding on despite that huge mistake. It might just be their round. My oh my, how did he get away with that? Silencer off. Bring on CS2.
Yeah, but a great job from Monte with the counter utility.
Dude, that was so sick with the triple mollies outside to buy enough time to stop the smoke wall.
Forced an A play. I think they wanted it the A play anyway, to be honest. Molly or not, but Monte just know it's coming and yeah, laugh it off. Happy you got one. Vitality are broken from that. No bomb plant. Like, this is competitive. This is impressive. There's not a sleepy Vitality on the opening map anymore. There's no excuses. They have to win this map. Or they join the long list of teams whose global offensive run ends with a sour note.
Oh. Yeah, and the thing that's, dude, it feels like Monte had just really switched on individually, right? Like you had DemQQ with that phenomenal opening map, but moments of brilliance from the likes of Bro, from ZywOo, constantly finding opening kills. It feels like you're just having, you know, people kind of excelling right now for Monte. Bro has had some fantastic moments where he has had to multi-kill. There has not really been any other way out of the round. It's been in these situations where it's essentially one guy having to get 3. And Bro's risen to the challenge there. DemQQ's been looking really good. ZywOo's been dominating in opening kills with his AWP. So Monte are in great form. There's no denying it. And it's another opener from this ZywOo AWP into Bro back at ramp. If he gets away with another multi-kill here, I don't know. I'm more than nervous for Vitality at that point.
They bail because they lose Spinks. They wanted to B-split quick with the rotation cutoff, but now they have to mid-round instead. And ZywOo might be the guy Vitality need in this moment. Oh, pixel gap is just enough. ZywOo gets pressured. He still makes it to Garage though, but can this other player escape? Young just does. Spotted on the way out. ZywOo ready to finish the job, but this is getting uncomfortable right now. Monte make a re-aggressive move in the ramp. They clear lobby, and they're about to realize very soon that Vitality are all outside.
That's a little bit of the kinky stuff I wanted to see from Monte. 3 guys, re-aggressive ramp. ZywOo does find the timing on SDY, so let's see now what the adjustment is for Monte.
Well, now they know that Monte know it's a no-off, and no one knows where it's going to go, as Vitality have heaven control and outside, but that's not much in the grand scheme. They can't split. They might just have to go ramp to B, and Krasnal, who got a kill in T-spawn, is there in time. He whiffs the shot. Down the vent, Magisk is ready. He can't get the first play, but he's cooled that along, presumably, and he can get the second and maybe even the third. Do they go upper with this? 20 seconds, they have to commit. Bro still has a chance to win the round. Magisk loses the timing, goes back for more. Bro has to win the round right here, right now. And he might have done it. Bombs loose, there's no one close. Bro sees something, he calls for support. This is a mess right now. They're not going to get the plant. They're not going to win the round. Monte have done it.
Damn, and they know they have as well. They scream the place down once they win that one.
Did he not know that Bro got down? That's the only explanation. It seemed like Magisk heard it, but I didn't see him talking either on the player cam. And the fact that Bro, sure, it's a smoke spam, but what, Vitality going to leave it to chance? Planting in the smoke with no cover? Did they have no idea?
I think Bro snuck down. He didn't run down vents.
That's got to be it.
Oh, missed shot out of ZywOo's AWP. Not able to start this one off with that early 5v4, but he had a chance for it. And the second time's no better. It'll be DemQQ to get it. Result still the same for Monte. 5v4 up against this hero gun. Spinks with that. He's hoping. Crack open the top site out from the door, but re-smoke in their face. The util from Monte's been annoying if you're Vitality. It feels like it's constantly uprooting you here. That AK has not been given room to get involved. There's been no easy route, no easy path. And so Vitality just keep waiting for the doors to open to this top site here. But Monte aren't going to give them anything for free. 40 seconds, there's still a smoke on ZywOo. He can lock off one of these angles when this push tries to come through in the final 30 seconds. In at the vent, smoke dropped at main. He does have a teammate trapped in here with him, but that can work in their favor. They can use this as a bait and switch. DemQQ can end the whole round right now. 2 kills and the third. DemQQ is on for the ace. Not gonna get it, one shy. But he does more than enough for ZywOo to come in and mop up that round for Monte.
A bit ballsy, but I like it. Works perfectly. Monte now, how many rounds is this in a row, Harry?
It's 4 in a row, Yanko.
4 in a row and 7 out of the last 8. So Vitality struggling to find some answers here on Nuke. And it's tough, right? When the opponents are feeling it, when they're playing with a lot of confidence, when they're hitting their shots.
I love how casual LMVT always is. He's just like leaning back in his chair, giggling along.
And probably the most difficult thing is that Bro is playing so well. Because when you add on top of that the anchor doing a great job, and especially ramp on Nuke, because you might try to throw some misdirection and then explode on ramp, right? But if he's always good for a couple of kills and staying alive or buying time, then you've just spent a whole lot of utility to not much effect.
We saw that round the Sphinx tried to vent dive and Bro's on ramp, and Vitality had to cancel after ZywOo got the opener. He's looking for another one as well. Oh, the flash got him, and they saw that. ZywOo knows what he's up against. Can ZywOo escape? Does he even want to? Feigning with the smoke. He's on his way out, but he looks for a kill here. Random ramp timing, it's what you wanted, Yanko. Bro gets aggressive, and he finds that kill. ZywOo follows up, and Monte immediately disappear. They bait and switch. They leave Krasnal and Radio. That does mean A is open for the taking, but ZywOo, 1 kill in this position would be enough to set Monte up for a late round.
Gets on the top part, but Sphinx is out already. Bro dead on the rafters. He gets an early warning to ZywOo. A timing to readjust up on the hot roof, and now just ZywOo 1 on 3. Lobby taken away, and ZywOo bearing down upon him with the AWP. Carries forth a 9th round for Monte. 5 in a row now.
When do we get worried?
I'm worried now.
Not already?
Yeah, I'm worried now as well, because this is a sort of a setup that, again, a little bit kinky, Hugo. I know you love that. When you have 2 guys in an outside setup and then 2 guys pushing ramp, only 1 player left on the A bomb side, right? Like any sort of an A hit, the round is pretty much over for Monte, but they're counting on Vitality going for a bit of a slower, more default round, and they can get the timing on them, and that's exactly what happens. So now you see Vitality, no more half buys, straight into another buy, and the frustration also visible.
It's not the team I thought that would break the 17 map winning streak, and they haven't yet. But they're making an awfully good case for it right now. More smokes outside, more foolery here, and ZywOo confirms this immediately. No one is pushing, no one is making a move except ZywOo, who has 5 players trapped in lobby. They want to go for an upper hit. They're going to hear the nades off the roof. They know what's coming. Can ZywOo stop it? Missed shot. He's going to reset. That's fine. His team know what Vitality wanted to do. Now that the jig is up, do they commit? It looks like they will.
Gonna follow through with it. Gonna stick to their guns. Battling in. They deal with Krasnal and DemQQ. Bro up in the heavens. Good for the first kill, but surely this can't be a Monte round. 2 on 3. ZywOo dead. Back in main. And Bro... Oh, a damn near legendary game out of this guy, but this should be the round for Bro! so close! It takes Spinks to lock him out of it. It takes Spinks to put a stop to that round from the heavens, but bro is finally shut down. He's having one of those games where it feels like he can't make a misplay.
No.
He just nearly mopped that up like it was the easiest round of his life. He's retaking solo from heaven in a 1v3. My God.
That would have been incredible.
I think it was just not the round. Double digits still on the offer here. Monte, ZywOo is just absolutely manhandling them right now. Up and over the smoke, crossing red, picking door, dropping B. He's been everywhere. Samdayan gets caught down lower, sneaking into ZywOo's angle, and now it's ZywOo's bomb site perhaps. Bro's trying to rotate quick. Does he want to commit with this? He trusts in his aim right now. Moving out beside the window. Committed for a kill, swinging onto ZywOo. He'll find that frag. Can he live long? Doesn't look like it. Magisk goes for the trade, and that opens up a plant. Vitality getting something at the end of the half.
Yeah, but there's been a flank activated about 15, 20 seconds ago. They were so hot on the heels of Vitality, but Magisk with that swing knocks out two, and it's so cleanly done. Spinks spots the last going down the vents, and DemQQ is living on a timer, and that timer expires. Vitality will find 6.
sides. Cadian nails the shot. 3 kills from the captain. Monte making waves here at ESL Pro League Season 18 playoffs. It's our first quarter-final, and it may be the final game of CSGO for Team Vitality. If they don't wake up right now and put a stop to Lil Bro, who's getting stuck in the mud, Monte may be able to run through to the semis. An absolute monstrous CT side on Nuke. Some unbelievable rounds from Bro and Waro 2K. Can Vitality come back? Will they come back, Yanko?
I think they will. I think they did just enough with those 2 rounds at the end of the first half, but let's see. Monte has proved us wrong before.
They said Paris would be one-off, a fluke, a lucky run. Monte want to make it clear it's more than that. Oh. But maybe. Maybe not.
Not a bad way for this to start, huh? Apex dead in the hut after 1, but he did what he had to do in the round. 1 for 1 from Apex is fine. Monte, 2 versus 4. They're going to group up over towards ramp. It's Krasnal and DemQQ left up in this one. Magisk jiggling, and he gets that info and immediately falls off down the ramp. They will give chase in behind him. Magisk has support now. Spinks swings open the door. Monte are in pursuit. They're trying to chase down these players on the extremities, and the 2v4 turns to a 2v2 in the blink of an eye. ZywOo, right place, but missed shots from ZywOo. It's only Spinks left. 1v2, and he's got to come up the vent.
Not like this. Not like this, Vitality.
And he should be screwed here. There's no way he should survive this. He's going to be given a little bit of room to get up the vent. They've given him that at least, but Spinks, he's got to do this. Looking the wrong way. DemQQ finds him. And so what a turnaround from Monte. 2v4 throughout. They find Apex in the hut. That's what kickstarts the 2v5. And then they play out that whole 2v4, chasing Magisk down the entire way. And they finally get that fight. They finally get that kill there, down on B, while he has support from a teammate in flames. And it's not enough. It's not enough for Vitality. The 4v2 is not good enough. Monte have the pistol now. 10 and 6. And more rounds to follow.
I can't believe it. Himself, how did they bring it back? And you can see when Monte has to take a timeout of their own, probably to sort out the buy. The emotions were running high after bringing that round back. And they've already lost the second round in the first half. They don't want to see it happen twice. It could prove to be detrimental to their odds of closing the series out here on Nuke, which would be just unbelievable, knocking out the #1 team in the world in a 2-0 fashion, breaking their Nuke streak, Harry. Who could have seen that coming?
I know, it's mad, isn't it? 17 wins.
You could have seen that.
And it might all be about to get away from them.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Oh!
That's okay. Well, okay.
And he was the sole outside player, so this forces the immediate push from Monte towards ramp. Let's see if they can get some B-side control before the rotations come in, before the walls close in around them.
Second player rotated down lower, but lower side's already taken. Monte have got this space in double door, and they're playing everyone around it. 1 kill from Krasnal, the MAC-10 just throwing into the corridors, and DemQQ's going to keep it in Monte's favor. Apex had 1 nice scout shot in this round. He's going to need 2 more now. Tries his hand at the no-scope again, but this time it betrays him.
That was so close. The bullet pinged right behind Sumdai Young. I'm not kidding, like centimeter. That was right there.
But it didn't hit, Hugo.
But it didn't hit, Harry. It didn't hit. I love that Krasnal closes the door as the flash comes in, then just swings it back open. It forces them into the Galil, and he's able to just mop them up. Oh, that's, yeah. Hey, rounds around. It doesn't really matter how it comes down if you can put it on the board Monte up to 11. They get rid of the force buy. Now they redeem a freebie. Vitality have to once again pull a monstrous comeback. Magisk is putting his deagle to use in this game, but winning the eco, that's a whole different... Well, maybe it's not. Maybe it's easy. 3 on ramp. Another deag should end it. But we've seen 2v5s before. This is a nice angle for Spinks in the open. It won't be hard clearing this. And they're focused on hell.
Oh!
Whoa! DemQQ! Okay, blink and you miss it. This game is cursed.
Dude, this has been the story now for Vitality on both maps, and I know this is another round where they only have pistols, so the 5v3 is a lot harder to convert, a lot harder to hold on to, but they've had rounds like this get away from them constantly, it feels like. They just need one to go their way, and it still could with this backstab from ZywOo, and a killing at the door. Flames actually killed ZywOo, and so now he's got to deliver in the 1v1. Krasnal running at him, and he'll lock it in with the Mac-10. Flames cannot make amends for the TK, and Monte secure round 12.
Oh, that's just unlucky. There's nothing short of unlucky, Yanko.
Stray bullet.
That's not even a mistake.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate. And on top of that, Flames, who's been struggling on this second map. And these are just painful rounds for Vitality to lose, despite, you know, they're not supposed to win them when the round starts, they're on an eco. But another 5v3 situation. Monte played it so well. Krasnal as well, just hiding outside, expecting, you know, someone to try to gain some ground and freezing on ramp, slow peeking it.
Ooh. Okay, take that. You take that if you're Vitality. Maybe it can set you up for something.
I mean, Envoro had a horrible start to the second half. He got one tapped by ZywOo in the pistol round, killed by a scout through a smoke from Apex, and then one deagged by Magisk.
Not exactly been able to keep up his antics from the first. But maybe we have something here for Vitality. ZywOo can see over the smoke. If they cross secret, he will know. Oh, he's in the open, but no punish from Waro, who needs that trade. It won't happen. Spinks is here to stop it. Waro did get the shot off, and into Garage goes Krasnal.
Right.
Their
It
aim
can't
is
happen again.
unmatched right now. They're not missing. Another headshot from Bro. A 2v2 from a 2v4 in an instant.
And it just feels like every time the Vitality are in this position, where they have the man advantage, they get it to some 4v2 that feels like it should be a lock-in. The heroics are always there for Monte. If this is another 2v4 down the tail end of this series, that destroys Vitality. They can't keep coming back from these.
Still got the bomb, but this timing, he's going to get swung and nowhere to look. But at Magisk's monitor, 1v2, he might just have to reposition Heaven. They're almost forced to go A. If they want to go B, it's got to be Vent. It's got to be 5 seconds ago. Magisk can win this to dropping the bomb right now. Can he find that timing? Are they ready for him? They look the wrong way. Bomb is loose. Magisk waits for the plant. Will he stick? Will he fake? It's a mind game, and Magisk comes in with a clutch. Vitality stay above water. A 4v2 comes down to a 1.
But this is just like back on Anubis when ZywOo pulls out that 1v3, right? And don't get me wrong, you're kind of celebrating that they get this clutch, and it's a sick play for Magisk to keep Vitality in the game on the back of, right? That 1v2 from Heaven, he plays it to perfection. But it's the fact that it's even getting to that point. It's taking Magisk to have to deliver this, to have to win it. A mixture of cooling the bluff of Monte and playing the 1v2 well on a reposition into Heaven. It's scary that it's even getting that far, considering they had another 4v2 here that almost gets away from them. Vitality at least secure the round, and so now they bring themselves within 5 of Monte, as well as breaking Monte's money. Vitality are hoping they can build back into this game, but they need some clean rounds, especially when we have buys like this coming out from the Monte squad.
This is also Monte going for the jugular, and I feel like they have to, considering it's Nuke and it's not one of their best maps. So let's see, if is this a fast round, a hot rush, or something a little bit slower.
Ooh, just down the vent. I don't think the info comes in. Sure, you're aware of the possibility. ZywOo's gone hunting. DemQQ fakes it out, and ZywOo caught dropping out of the vent. Looks to commit to the fight. He won't get given it. Bro cuts off Spinks' head. ZywOo still has this 1v1 that he does not want to engage in. They'll come to him from outside, crossing fast and crossing loud. ZywOo does get a reposition off. Flames! What? They knew he was there. Unaware, uncommunicated, and unsuspected. Monte appearing in B in numbers.
ZywOo's support, he's not alone in the B site hold, but he only gets the one and done. Everyone is here for Vitality. Everyone is here.
Glock.
They could get the bomb right now, but the Glock finds another. Krasnal, a second kill. Magisk tucked in up on the silo, and they just leave now. They just leave. They go up A. They bypass Magisk, and he's somehow got to cook up a 1v3 clutch here.
Glock. He still has a Glock.
We lose to Glocks!
That's got to be Vitality done for.
Yeah.
That's got to be the end of the line. Like, that's...
yeah, call that timeout.
That round is mad. And that round, you know, you've been speculating this whole time that Vitality aren't feeling right. They're not feeling great. Putting it down to a few individuals having a rough game. But that rotate down through the vents of Flames, that is ugly. That is like a almost unforgivable way to fall to DemQQ on that push. They knew he was there. That kill enabled the play into lower. It armed Monte.
It really is inexplicable and in such a crucial round. And this is LMBT using his final timeout. Now, if Monte isn't able to convert this round, here, there was a chance Zonic would have called it himself. Or you just need to save that last timeout, really, if Vitality starts mounting a comeback. But we'll see. They just won that previous round after a timeout, so maybe this is what helps them close the game out.
Monte just have to play tight. You know, we've seen even Vitality make these rounds interesting, but it's the closing it that has been the problem. So Monte, this isn't a stack. Okay, Waro again, just nails Flamesy on the smoke spam.
I think that was the one smoke Vitality had.
And it comes back to bite them. We missed the wall outside, but it's not the end of the world. Monte is still holding. Vitality spot it outside with a deagle. Monte don't want to do nothing in this round. They need a plan at the minute mark. And just waltzing into A might be that very plan, but well defended. Well supplemented as well. Lots of util comes in, and 40 seconds they go.
Oh, DemQQ falls first at the hands of Flames. They know he's up close on Tetris.
Oh,
there's a lot of bodies in this top side right now. This is getting awkward for Monte. They're getting churned up in the door. The Pistols look to do it. Vitality come in swinging with a top side stack. And Monte funneled through the doorway. Sent packing by the Pistols. Their attempt to get this game over the line does not prove fruitful.
That's after they won their own force buy, right? Like the round prior, so it's not like they have a lot of money because they had nothing. It was all spent just getting it going. And yeah, that's a wasted opportunity for Monte to put themselves on the edge of elimination, and Vitality are trying to get awake.
Listen to Apex there, right? He's trying to say, like, this is it now, you know, like, this is where we pull the game back. He's hoping that this round will inspire a little bit of confidence down the ranks. Vitality need a bit more to go their way, and ZywOo tries to provide. Oh, it's Apex instead, taking matters into his own hands. The captain gets loud, and Vitality pull back a ninth, trying to embark on this comeback. 4 rounds between them and Monte.
It might be a very different game now. Monte know they've thrown away their best opportunity, and Vitality have grabbed that by the horns, staring it in the face. And nothing to do but believe at this point for Vitality. For Monte, can't get in their head, can't talk to their coach, can't catch their breath.
Yeah, I think just that round against Eco from Vitality really was poorly executed by Monte. I don't think they completed the wall outside, really, and maybe they just wanted to explode A, but the smoke from Flamesy really bought time, and then when Monte had to sort of adjust in the mid-round, it wasn't really great. I mean, we saw a lot of mollies come out and some flashes, but it didn't really scale towards the site. You know, they were sort of just jiggling, peeking fights, and that's always a recipe for disaster in these rounds. And yeah, I think Hugo, you know, the big point as well, no more timeout. So they'll have to figure it out on their own. And I can almost guarantee you won't see a timeout from Vitality unless something happens when they're about to lose the game and then Zonic wants to call it because he understands at this point taking a timeout would, no matter how much he thinks it could benefit his team, it would probably benefit Monte much more. Without LMBT being able to help them in this situation, I think they're going to struggle for some solutions on their T side.
Vitality are churning now. Now the wheels are turning. They're waking up. They're warmed up. They've got 3 rounds in a row. This could be 5 very quickly with another anti-eco. It's down to making this buy happen. Round by round, Vitality look to make that nuke streak 18.
I really like the emphasis that you two have been putting on these pauses. I think, you know, even across this game, you've seen it. Like, I think the reason why Monte are quite liberal with them is because the effect that LMBT has is normally felt pretty hard, you know? Like, I feel like Monte often win rounds on the back of tactical timeouts. LMBT is very experienced, has a lot of ideas, likes to weigh in on how he thinks the round should look to play out. And so with that element gone, does that give Vitality a bit of a edge to try and make the comeback happen?
And much like the anti-eco that Monte lost that kick-started this comeback, this round's looking pretty lifeless. They're doing late smokes out of spawn, but no real direction. They're waiting for Vitality to make a move, and as they look away from ramp, well, wouldn't you know, they get curious. Pushed up very deep. They're not going for it, but as soon as anything activates, Vitality can start to clear lobby. Now they go as Monte take outside, so they're going to have quick info about the lobby position. Only DemQQ awaits in this spot. He's got Spinks in the door, ahead of the door, playing the waiting game. It just clears it out. And now Vitality know what's up. Monte, there's no surprises in this round, and there's no guarantees they'll even make it down the smokes. Lots of damage done on Magisk spam, and ZywOo's already set up. So from positions, Vitality, a very good spot to be in.
You pushed lobby, saw no one there other than DemQQ, and then you saw the outside smokes, so you know that this is where Monte have to be. Now you hear them running around. Vitality have got everyone down in this lower site. They line up for Magisk. And for ZywOo, this is a round that will be forgotten about. Dead in the vent, 11-13. Vitality continue tiptoeing and creeping closer and closer to tying up this game.
Magisk has had a fantastic series, but especially emphasis on this map. He picked up the 1v2 to get Vitality their first CT round. He keeps making it expensive on ecos. That kill's huge because Spinks is about to get cleared in the door. So, yeah, double up at the end. Great game from Magisk so far. Let's see if he can keep it up.
The sort of like confidence and gusto that was behind a lot of these Monte rounds feels like it's been stripped away in the last few rifles we've seen.
I'd love to see some pace out of spawn. You know, do they have those top XX? They're doing one now, it's just a little delayed. They're burning out Flames' position. They're gonna go.
1 kill from Flames, top of the rafters. It's actually Spinks to lock that in. And yeah, man, this top site does not get off to a good start. Locked out by Vitality. Shut down as they try to go ramp. No respite here. Magisk continues farming up Monte players. DemQQ, a dead man on this swing. As good as he's been, ZywOo will delete him. And so now it's a 1-round game as we head into round 26.
Very different match right now. Vitality showing their mettle and their mental.
Yanko, do you think this is like, you know, the idea of when you're kind of still on the journey to winning, that's almost very different to the winning itself, actually crossing the line here, right? Do you think the pressure's getting a Monte a little bit?
I think so, yes. Especially considering how they lost. You know, the first round in this streak for Vitality was when they were just on an eco with pistols. So Monte, it's in their back of their heads knowing that, you know, that was a round they really had to win. And it ruined their economy on one hand. It also, you know, started the comeback sooner for Vitality. So here now it's getting more difficult. You can see the confidence of the Vitality players getting more aggressive positions.
Oh,
but DemQQ won't be fooled by that.
That's a real nice feeling. That's the first time since they've kind of hit this no return point of 13 rounds that they've started one of these in a 5v4 that goes untraded.
If Monte can win the game from this position, that's even more impressive than just stomping Vitality, I think, because you've lost your, like you said, your gusto, you lost your pace, and still, you can close it, well, that's under question. Waro catches Flames on a re-swing, trying to get his confidence back, but it digs Vitality a deeper hole. Jump across.
Apex is making like a bit of a move here. He played all the way back in spawn. And he's not even needed anymore as Magisk comes out of heaven. So forget I was talking about him. That's the bomb dropped out in the yard. Magisk holding on, ready to manipulate these rotates as they move in, trying to take hell away. It's whether or not they're ready for Apex. That second man back in the spawn. He's looking the wrong way. And so now they know ZywOo's on upper. They know where this last player is, but with 20 seconds left, their hands are tied. Oh. They go to ZywOo and now live to regret it. 13-all as ZywOo clutches up to make it a tie game.
That's what he's here for. That's what they need him for right now. With how tight this game is getting, Monte almost pull another rabbit out of the hat.
The worst thing is they're not even getting the plants in some of these close rounds. So it is actually, even on the T side, buy round and an eco. You know, usually we see the Ts with the bomb plans. They can keep buying weapons again and again and keep that pressure up, but that's another good gamble by Vitality. They left ramp completely open. You know, ZywOo tucked in rafters, Apex towards CT spawn, and Magisk on heaven, and that's just very difficult for Monte to, first of all, expect and then even adjust on the fly, and ZywOo gets it done in the 1v2 in the end.
Can they steamroll B? Because right now there's no lower rotates. You kind of need the spam kill here if you're Vitality. They have no one even close to position. ZywOo can't over-rotate with AWP. He can only spot from ramp, and he's staying on that angle. If Monte opened the door, they have so much real estate. So Magisk throws himself through to fight window again. He's done it once more. A multi for Magisk in the B site. ZywOo gets a re-peek, and one by one they come crumbling down as Apex will close with 5 alive and 14 on the board. Monte's monstrous upset might just be denied in the final hour.
This is
wild.
And 7 in a row.
And this game is exactly why sometimes we say, you know, it might be better that you get stomped than to lose a close game.
Yeah.
Because when you get stomped, you're like, okay, we just, you know, didn't really do much on this map. Everything went wrong. Let's go on the next one. You won't think about it too much. But Monte was up, what, 13-7?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then to lose against Pistols and probably now lose this close game, you know, that's a much difficult scenario to recover mentally from.
You have to live with the knowledge that you had this victory right there for the taking up against no money for your opponent and all the room in the world, and you couldn't do it. Now you have to live with that as you head in to a third map if Vitality have their way.
And that's not even talking about the effect that has for Vitality, knowing that you remind yourself that you are the best in the world, that you can win these games from hard positions. Magisk gets aggressive again. DemQQ gets delivered at 5v4, but they threw this away last time in the ZywOo 2v1. This time ZywOo wants to play earlier. He's got it cornered, and it still doesn't matter. Monte will make this 30 rounds unless we have something uncharacteristic from Flamesy. 8 and 20 alone on the A site. They will get rid of him with ease. DemQQ goes big mode in this round. And Apex, aside from a ninja defuse, I don't see a way in. And neither do Monte. 14 apiece.
And I have to say, this is a great call from Monte on one side and maybe a little bit naive from Vitality on the other side, because they already had a similar reaction like this one time where they didn't have players yard and the smoke wall came through, and you could see there was multiple players in lobby waiting for that reaction. And they get it. They get all the punish kills. DemQQ with that last kill on Flames completes the 3K, and yeah, more than enough money for Vitality. But let's see now, Monte. That's gonna feel good, okay? We can still do this.
Yeah, at this point, you might have your second win because you finally break through this 7-round streak that Vitality were on.
That's not what DemQQ wanted, by the way. He wanted to play behind the vent, but the smoke didn't put out the molly, and he had to change it on the fly. This is all unplanned right now. Thank goodness he doesn't go the other way, because ZywOo is awaiting. And they know someone's down vent.
This is really awkward for Vitality too.
I just have to focus on upper.
I think a smoke wall needs to come out outside, right? So then Vitality needs to worry about them teaming up with DemQQ And that's going to cause some rotations, and we see now smokes coming out. So let's see what the reaction is from Vitality here.
Considering this was all in the chaos, Monte are doing well to try and turn it to their advantage at least.
Oh, getting an upper stack and a flash ready. You're going to walk out door. Good luck. He comes swinging before it pops.
Flames, you've got to do it. This is going to be his moment. Got to be the Flames spray down, and he can't get more than one. Dead back at the door. Krasnal knocks out Apex. Monte might be about to hit 15. ZywOo and Magisk. Two left up against it. Only one from Magisk, and then ZywOo can't do it. Waro locks him out, and it's Monte on to match and series point. Now just 5 kills away from the semi-finals and knocking out Vitality on Nuke, breaking that 17 win streak. And so finally in round 30, you said Zonic is a smart man. He would not use pauses through fear of it giving Monte an edge, a chance to talk with their coach. Now, desperate times call for desperate measures. Vitality look to the coach. They look to Zonic to weigh in round 30 with the winning call.
You know what I'd like to see here if I'm Monte? I don't know if they can execute it really, but just a sort of a bit of a slower opening, smokes outside, close to main, and then an A split through those L smokes really, right? Because obviously that's where they're struggling. I mean, Flames is having a bad game, so how do you go A without it being too obvious? I think that might be something, and first you want to play against any yard aggression, because that might be an adjustment from Vitality. The lack of info yard was stifling their rotations.
Well, this is it. It's what it's all come down to for Monte. The best opportunity you're going to get to win this match and to break the winning streak, to dethrone world's #1. 30 rounds. ZywOo starts B with a ludicrous pace. Pushed all the way up to Secret and then some. Delayed smokes, perhaps. I think Krasnal's lining something up in spawn. He won't opt for it. He leaves a smoke outside. It has been other players throwing this wall, often some Young, but he's pushed out further. Krasnal will get that line up in. It's wide smoke. ZywOo will still be able to peer behind them. He waits for this lurker. Some Young, a crucial kill to find. He won't even opt for it. ZywOo plays for back red as Monte set up A. The sooner they go, the better this is. A site is weak right now.
Flames has had a horrific series here, and on top of the hut, he will be in the spotlight one more time before this game is through. Re-smoking at the doors. Vitality stifle the A play. 20 more seconds added on to the safety of this top site, but the Monte hit is still coming.
Apex is still scared ramp. They're not even convinced right now. There is still a world. There is still a way.
Spinks with a swing out from main. Spots a couple back at the door. Molly in the doorway. Monte don't really have a choice. They've got to go through that. Smoke drop.
No way.
2 kills, 3. A Pro adds another to the tally. Apex at the back of the site is run down, and it's only ZywOo left. 1 on 4. Monte about to do it, and it might be Waro. Knife pulled. Falls to the 5-7. But for ZywOo, the game as he was known in CSGO, this guy, a 1v4 turn, 1 on 3. They're asking way too much of ZywOo, surely. This is mad. He just saw the back. He knows he's got this one on a platter. 1 kill, but dropping in spells the end for Vitality. And Monte picked this up, a berth into the semi-finals, breaking the Vitality nuke streak. The Monte resilience keeps them in it, and they do it in 2 maps.
Paris was not a fluke. It was just the beginning of Monte.